Welcome to Arena Breakout Infinite. In this video, we're driving deep into the farm, setting you up for a successful harvest on ABI's first map. Map overview. The broken bridge divides the farm into two regions, east and west, with a main road running across the entire map. Each region has several spawn points and two fixed extraction points. Generally speaking, if you spawn in the east, the fixed extraction point will be in the west, and vice versa. You'll find two chance-based extraction points which may or may not be open, one at the artificial lake, and the other at the path to Northridge in the northeast. You'll also find two conditional extraction points on the map. The Hunter's Path at the recycling station requires you to leave your backpack behind. The Southern Blockade, on the other hand, will cost you some coin. In Kamona, each map is under the control of a boss and their squad. The farm is Ajax's turf, and you can often find his squad patrolling around the motel. Ajax is equipped with a Class 4 armored rig, or Class 3 armor, and uses a partially modded MP5 or AKS-74U. The other members of his squad are equipped with Class 3 or Class 4 armor, and a mix of weapons like the AKM and S12K. We recommend ammo Class 3 and above to mop them up quickly. Otherwise, extended firefights will open you up to getting third party. Loot distribution. The Grain Trade Center on the western side of the map is a hotspot for firefights at the start of a raid. It's loaded with loot after all, second only to the motel. There's a cash register on the shop counter, food on the shelves and table, and a locked barn office on the second floor. You'll find a safe, computer, and suitcase inside. The second floor office also has plenty of computers, file cabinets, and other supplies too. The stables, in the north center of the map, is a dangerous hotspot. You might find Ajax and his goon squad lying in wait here. There's a safe on the second floor, as well as an envelope on top of a military case nearby. If Lady Luck is with you, the envelope might have a valuable key. You'll find a bunch of medical supplies at the recycling office across the road from stables. It also sits on an important crossroads, making it the perfect place for setting up an ambush. But be careful, cover your exits, and know when it's time to reposition. The motel in the south center of the map has the highest concentration of valuable loot on the whole farm. You won't be the only squad looting here, of course. There's an overturned van right outside the motel, with a safe just waiting for a lucky looter. However, the surrounding area is devoid of cover. Watch out for an ambush if you're hitting this spot late in the raid. Plan your escape route and work with your squad to successfully loot this safe. Room 201 and the main guest room on the motel's second floor are the major targets of any squad looking for a good haul. The other rooms have decent loot too, so cleaning the place out is worth your time. There's the first floor lobby, a premium weapon case in the kitchen, and supply crate in the basement. Cleaning out the motel is no easy task. Not to mention, it's Ajax's regular haunt. Taking control of the area is tough without a decent amount of skill. Now, let's look toward the east of the broken bridge. The villa is the juiciest site on the farm's eastern side. You'll find jackets, gym bags, and a weapons case on the first floor, and there are storages on the second floor. Of course, your primary target should be the locked master bedroom on the second floor. You'll find a safe and winter coat in there. If you want to avoid getting into a firefight at the villa after spawning in the east, the loading area, warehouse, and South Wheatfield hut are good options. There's a premium weapon case in the locked garage at the loading area, as well as an airdrop container near the helicopter wreckage behind it. There are lots of storage waiting to be looted at the open storage in the North Wheatfield. The hut at the center of the South Wheatfield is the favorite of many operators for its great field of view. Setting up here allows you to extend your reach to many areas, though it does come with the disadvantage of making you a target. Tactical choices. Now that we've familiarized ourselves with the terrain and loot distribution in the farm, let's take a look at planning a route for a farm raid. Spawning in the east means your time will revolve around firefights at the loading area and villa. You could also opt to rush for the center of the map. If you're feeling confident, consider heading straight for the motel. If you spawn in the west, your first concern should be whether to take on the Grain Trade Center or target a bigger haul at the motel. If you choose Grain Trade, combat with other operators is usually unavoidable. But the upside is, you're unlikely to get third party, since most squads will spawn further away. That increases your odds of extracting successfully. Conversely, getting to the motel first allows you to start looting before anybody else, and you can set up an ambush for any squads that arrive later. You could choose to extract on the opposite side of the map, but you also have the option of bringing along some extra coin to activate the Southern Blockade extraction. Bringing some coin along is one way to avoid that awkward moment of scrounging up pocket change when you're loaded with supplies. That's it for our deep dive into the farm. Stay tuned for more game guides.